Travis Kelce's recent purchase of a sprawling plot of land just outside Nashville has ignited a firestorm of speculation, and let's be real, it's not just a random real estate grab. This is a calculated, in-your-face move that screams commitment, legacy, and a middle finger to anyone who thought this romance with Taylor Swift was just a fleeting headline. The deal, cloaked under an LLC tied to one of Kelce's business managers, was meant to stay low-key, but nothing stays quiet when you're one half of America's most watched couple. And when the whispers broke about the location, smack in the heart of Taylor's emotional homeland, near her mom Andrea's residence, the internet lost its collective mind. This isn't some flashy Miami penthouse or a soulless Kansas City investment property. This is Nashville, Taylor's soul, her roots, her sanctuary. And Kelce planting his flag there like he's claiming a piece of her world. The lot itself? Massive. We're talking enough space for a fortress of an estate, think guest houses, a private gym, maybe even a recording studio where Taylor can churn out her next chart-destroying album between family dinners. A sports complex for Kelce to keep his edge isn't out of the question either. This isn't a quaint little love nest, it's a power move for a power couple building an empire. Nashville isn't just where Taylor grew up or where she launched her career, it's where she goes to recharge, to be real, to escape the Hollywood circus. For Kelce to buy here, in the same area where Andrea Swift lives, is a neon sign flashing this is serious. He's not just dating Taylor, he's weaving himself into the fabric of her life, her family, her past, and her future. And don't think this is some spur-of-the-moment whim. The clues have been piling up like receipts. Kelce's been spotted in Nashville more times than you'd expect for a guy whose day job is catching passes in Kansas City. Back in March, he was kicking it at a downtown coffee shop, blending in like he's been a local forever, swapping small talk with baristas and regulars. No entourage, no cameras, just a guy comfortable in his girlfriend's hometown. Then there was that podcast last fall where he dropped a line about needing to up his golf game for more Tennessee trips. A throwaway comment? Hardly. That was Kelce laying groundwork, testing the waters, and now he's gone all in with a deed that says he's not just visiting anymore. The rumor mill got another jolt when Taylor was seen prowling a high-end design showroom in Nashville, her go-to interior decorator in tow. This wasn't a quick stop for a new couch. She was clutching fabric swatches, scribbling in a notebook, looking like someone planning a full-on home build, not a weekend refresh. This is the kind of project that screams permanence, a place to plant roots, raise a family, maybe even shield future kids from the paparazzi glare of LA or New York. Nashville's the perfect spot for that. Close enough to the music scene Taylor dominates, far enough from the tabloid vultures to breathe. And with Andrea nearby, it's a family hub, a place where Taylor can be a daughter, a partner, maybe someday a mom, without the world dissecting her every move. Fans are eating it up, but they are not all on the same page. Some see this as the ultimate Swift-Kelce endgame, a forever home where they can blend their worlds, her music and his football, into something new. Others think it's a strategic retreat, a private base where they can live like actual humans, not tabloid caricatures. Either way, this isn't Kelce buying a vacation pad or flipping some investment property. This is a guy who spent the last year proving he's not just along for the ride with Taylor Swift. He's been at her side in Nashville, at her shows, in her orbit, and now he's putting down literal stakes in her hometown. That's not a fling. That's a man saying, I'm here for the long haul. Skeptics might roll their eyes, call it another celebrity stunt, but they are missing the point. Kelce and Swift have played this romance smarter than most, dodging the usual traps of fame while still giving fans just enough to keep them hooked. Every move they make is deliberate, from her game day appearances in Chiefs gear to his quiet trips to Tennessee. This land purchase? It's not just a transaction, it's a declaration. They are not just dating, they are building something real, something lasting, something that can withstand the noise. Brick by brick, acre by acre, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are carving out a life together, and Nashville's ground zero for their future. So, doubters, keep doubting. The rest of us see what's coming, a dynasty in the making.